In 1925, a bold claim echoed from London. A Nobel Prize-winning scientist declared that with just 6 pence per person, mankind could conquer germs and live to 150 years old. The following is the original article published in the South Bend Tribune on May 7, 1925. English savant says life can be extended. 150 years are possibility. Rise of average cited. Says laboratory worker will exterminate destructive diseases instead of merely combating them. By Associated Press. London, May 7th. That the span of life can be extended to 150 years at the cost of a 6 pence a head is the argument of Sir Ronald Ross, the English scientist whose researches have led to cures for malaria and sleeping sickness. Sir Ronald claims that 6 pence from the pocket of every Englishman spent in scientific research would result in new medical knowledge that would keep germs and old age away for at least 150 years. The scientist thinks that the allotted span of 70 years and 10 should find man in the prime of life, instead of edging his pedal extremity toward the grave. We live curtailed lives, he says, because we are the prey of countless germs. Conquer the germs and man can easily reach the age of 150 and maybe longer. Average age increases. 80 years ago, said Sir Ronald in a lecture, the average life of a London man was about 34 years, 7 months, and of a woman 37 years, 4 months. Today it is 53 years, 9 months, and 59 years. Thus medical science in 80 years has given us 20 years more of life. This start on cheating eternity has just begun, the speaker continued. Nowadays, the equivalent of 1 penny a head is being spent in Britain for research, and he asserted that the spending of a 6 pence a head would make the monkey gland useless. A scientist of the Pasteur Institute in Paris has predicted that in 100 years from now, the average man will live to be 150 years old. Mechnikov, the Russian scientist, has made the same prophecy. These visions of a future race of Methuselahs are to materialize through the agency of the research laboratory, in Sir Ronald's opinion. Extermination predicted. The laboratory worker in the next generation, if allowed full scope, will trace all destructive diseases to their source and exterminate them, instead of combating them after they have appeared, Sir Ronald said. Already research laboratories are at work on important medical problems. The Pasteur Institute is seeking to destroy cancer and tuberculosis, and the Ross Institute in London is working for the eradication of leprosy. Advanced English scientists hope to see research laboratories in every large city in the world, financed by the state or municipality. In them, the search will be carried on for unseen enemies of the human family until the last germ has disappeared. If the medical world could spend $10,000 annually instead of $900,000 as now, Sir Ronald avers, our children's grandchildren would all be centenarians, and at that be only pikers as to their posterity.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more forgotten headlines from history, and if you come across an old article worth sharing, drop it in the comments.